Welcome home. This is the Residency Podcast. I am Jeff Tomasic with Drew Belcher and Lo Raven.
Hello.
We are here in Las Vegas to bring you our takes on the biggest stories in business, entertainment, hospitality, and pop culture. Make sure to subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Write a review on Apple. Follow on Spotify. Check out our full video episodes on YouTube. Episode 52. The crew is back together.
Let's go. That's a full year of episodes if you guys want to listen.
Yeah.
The boys are back, 52. Lowe's fresh, back from Miami, looking super bronze
How do you
and
feel?
full of bug bites.
I need a fucking vacation from my vacation. Oh my God. And yeah, my forehead's a little burnt. Got some
You look
bug
tan.
bites.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You look
You're
incredible.
covered in bug bites, dude.
Dude, Joya Beach, I got murdered. Shout out to Mio and the hospitality, but once the sun went down, the mosquitoes came out and got me.
Yeah, you are covered, dude.
What's Miami like right now? Give us a lowdown. We know what Vegas. We tell everyone what Vegas is like, but what is Miami like right now? Everyone saw the stories, the news.
I saw them.
Essentially, you were going into like the party version of a war zone.
For sure. I
was it
literally had
like?
to go do that for journalism. That's why I went.
What was it like?
So from
Give us the
the
ground
first
floor.
like 15 streets on like South Beach are completely closed at 8 o'clock. So there's really a curfew there. But that's like if you go to the Las Vegas Strip and drink yard drinks. That's what that kind of crowd is,
Sure,
right?
sure.
So it's all these like literally spring breakers, people that are kind of blowing their stimmy out there going literally crazy for 10, 20 bucks and fitting 10 people into a room.
Right.
Once you get up a little bit more, like maybe I think it's like 15th and up, right? Then you're like where like the one hotel is, some nicer hotels where it costs on spring break this weekend.
And stuff's open there?
Yeah,
No?
stuff's open all night there.
Got it.
There's still like the local kind of curfew around midnight-ish where things
Sure.
are supposed to close. But if you're at the right spot, you're going till 3, 4 in the morning.
Which you were, because I saw your stories.
Absolutely.
follows.
Yeah.
And then everything else, like after hour stuff like the 11s, the Gold Rushes, Tootsies, all like the kind of strip clubs that are kind of more of clubs are open till like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But that's on the other side of the bridge, downtown-ish, Brickle-ish.
Hey, they still allow bitches to be twerking and shit at like 11?
Yo.
Everybody.
Yo.
Everybody.
So I went-
Vegas is shut. Vegas is still like on the slow come up too, which means the world is in Miami.
Yeah.
For sure. For
The
sure.
world.
Yeah.
Every girl, every guy, anyone with money.
We saw everybody. Every athlete that's not in their sport right now is there. It was
The yacht rental industry is probably through.
So
the
this was great.
roof.
Sunday, like on the river, right? Everybody takes a boat out. There was so much congestion, and it felt like the Suez Canal was blocked on the Moriah.
No way. Just trying to
Just trying to get anywhere. Everybody's on jet skis. Everybody's on these little boats. The big yachts are all going through the whole
rich
the
people
bay.
problems.
Did you see Rick Ross?
Did not see Rick Ross. Saw a bunch of my friends that are athletes, but
It's really tough. My parents are visiting, and I'm like just trying to get through the first few weeks of having a kid. And I look at Lowe's Instagram story, and he's just like blowing in the wind,
Splashing
You know what
water
I mean?
in the
Like,
pools.
just-
He's on boats. I see all these chicks in bikinis. What was
ridiculous.
the pool party you were at?
so I was at SLS, so Hyde Beach at SLS.
Packed, by the way.
Packed. It looked like it was Wet Republic or EBC
Yeah.
on 2 years ago on a Saturday.
hot.
So yeah, I started to see all the girls come out with all these champagne. I was like, oh, they're gonna spray the fucking pool. Gotta get this. Haven't seen something like this in a year and a half.
Is it weird to see, like, to be back
It is.
in an environment like that?
100%.
Because I haven't been even remotely close, neither of you.
No.
And
Yeah.
so for
and
me,
everybody has their comfortable level or what's that word? Whatever comfortable levels, right?
Comfort level?
Comfort levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
so
what do you mean?
There's half the people are masks on, hiding in a cabana
Outside?
outside.
Stop.
And then half the people are literally licking each other on the face.
I love it.
it's
I love it.
it's-
I love
It
it.
depends on where you're from, how comfortable you are.
You're outside in Miami. It was like
wild.
88 degrees.
Yeah.
No, hey, if you're scared, stay home.
That's what it is too. And then like and the funny part is like everybody's running around. I'm vaccinated. Like, so,
that's
like,
what I'm like,
That's
I'm
like their
vaccinated,
pass,
bro.
right?
that's a
Like,
hot merch item, by the way, too.
I'm vaccinated. Is
Yeah.
crazy.
Come on,
T-shirt
bro.
says
Yeah.
I'm vaccinated.
Hey, did you see they're now counterfeiting vaccination cards?
Yeah, for sure. I see. It's like fake IDs.
But you can get fucking counterfeit anything and
There
everything.
was there was some RN that went super viral on TikTok because she did like one of the trends too, but essentially it was like, how do I get a counterfeit vaccination card?
Yeah.
And someone called her out and on TikTok and put her on blast, like, hey, this woman's a registered nurse. She's trying to fabricate her vaccination card.
Oh,
She's
my God.
taking care of your kids. It got like 17 million views. She got fired from her job.
Oh, no.
Crazy.
She was like, everybody go to Facebook, let them know that their employee is trying
No.
to fake, and it blew up like crazy. I mean, look, either don't get it or get it. Don't come on.
Yeah.
If you're faking it, that's just ridiculous.
It's crazy. I mean, all it is like a piece of like thick construction paper
all
with
it
like a
is.
sticker on it with
it's
some handwriting.
It's like a handwritten note.
You write Pfizer on there.
Easy to fake it, man. Come on.
Print it and then write it.
My mom wrote a note. I swear I'm vaccinated.
I swear I'm vaccinated.
I mean,
The-
you're in the center. You were in the
The
trenches.
one thing that doesn't make sense though, right, is there's still company or like whatever businesses that are saying, okay, 4 people per table, 6 people per table, 12 people per table. So everywhere you go, everything was different. You just got to kind of play by ear, right? Everywhere you got to go, still wear a mask to get in. Once you sit down, mask off the rest of the
That's what
whole
everyone
night.
asked for, right? That's what everyone was asking for. They were like, hey, don't mandate things. Let us do what we think is right for our business. That was essentially
Sure.
like one of the biggest issues. That's what everyone was asking for. So sure, if you think your business is better for 4 people at a table, great. 6 people at a table, fantastic. If you want people licking each other, then there you go. Yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
can.
Butt floss thongs at
That-
the pool
for
and
sure.
champagne. Yeah.
That only counts
Basically
for
naked.
Florida. Everywhere
Yeah.
else has rules, but
That's
Florida
it.
is
That's
just
it.
whatever.
Yeah, it's literally whatever.
Okay, I like that.
The one thing that's thriving though,
It's gonna be weird to come back to Vic. Go
dinner
back to the
parties
strip.
into party. That in Miami is what everybody does. You're eating from 10 to 11:30. 11:30, fucking
It's the same place.
sparklers come out.
Vegas has always tried to replicate that, and they've never been able to
It's
do
never
can't.
succeeded in Vegas.
But
yeah.
first off, it's way too goddamn hot in Vegas, right? And then the
Even indoors, though.
yeah, it doesn't match. Like
Yeah.
the way Miami, just the vibe. There's ocean, there's water. It feels very
Kiki on the river.
Kiki.
Kiki's hot.
Kiki's
Kiki's hot.
Villa Azor,
I know.
Sea Spice.
Sea Spice is hot.
But also things like Swan. So Swan has an outdoor patio
Love Swan, too.
downstairs.
Yeah.
And then upstairs is Bar Bevy. So you have a dinner that's outside on a patio.
I love that
And upstairs.
environment, by the way.
So do I.
great.
So do I. But outside having that in Vegas, I think it's too hot. Like,
It's
yeah,
way
for
too
sure.
hot. And
I think you know what I think. Who I think is going to have the best job at probably executing it as close as possible for people to dinner and then transition to staying there for the night because it's cool enough is Delilah at the Wynn.
yeah, well, then that's the vibe. Yeah.
They've been able to do that where they'll keep people at Delilah for a long ass time, and usually they'll go to Bootsy's or whatever sometimes too. But
Yeah.
someone will stay at Delilah till 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
like,
Justin
no-
Bieber will get on the piano and start playing.
Yeah,
and it
no
turns
problem.
into a fucking lounge.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that might happen in there too. And Catch has done a really good job of that as well too. People
Yeah.
will hang and catch for a while.
Yeah.
But Vegas always had those DJs where it was like, and Vegas
STK.
is,
STK
yeah.
Magnum Mondays at the fucking Cosmo was like the vibe until almost like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then everybody went to Marquee.
Because there's also no more destinations right now in Miami. Once you're there, you probably just stay there. You don't need to go to another place with a bigger thing.
And things are
which I always hate about partying. Everyone's always looking to like you
What's
get
next?
somewhere and they're like, all right, cool. So where we go next? I'm like, all right, man,
We just
dude,
got
like,
here, man. God,
literally.
hey, take a look at the menu.
Yeah.
Order something nice to
You
eat.
just spent
Relax.
2,500.
Get a nice
relax,
little
yeah.
tapa and a little glass of sangria and calm down.
That's like how it used to be back in the day, like Sinatra era Vegas. It was like the dinner and the show environment was all the same place,
Correct.
right? You didn't go
Yeah.
to like dinner and something else. It was just like, okay, we're gonna have dinner, then like a warm up show, then
Yep.
the main event too, and you're there for like 5 hours. I like that. Like that's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I'd like to experience that for sure.
Yeah.
The one thing I do give Vegas props for, right, is our companies or our businesses aren't opening up and having to get shut down midway through the night. And in Miami, that's happening. So this is the first time we've gone.
Because they break rules.
Well, because after 12 o'clock, things are supposed to get shut down. You're not supposed to have parties of over 50 people or whatever the regulations.
50 people.
Meanwhile, 3:30 a.m. with 300 people in the
That's-
pool.
yeah.
Yeah. So what?
Instagram's words. I go back and count. I'm counting 100.
So like, it feels like a house party sometimes. Like the music turns down, like it's a very, very minimal. They're like, cops are outside. Give us 30 minutes.
Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool, man. The cops are
And then, like,
outside.
the GMs are out there talking. They're like, "Oh, it's a private party for Anuel upstairs or some shit." And it's not. And then like they believe them because they won't let them in. And then they're fucking, okay, you guys are good for another 3 hours.
I'll let you in when you get
Yeah.
a warrant, pussy.
Everyone pick half the group to go under the table now.
Yeah, and that's what it's like. And then you don't know what's going to be open tonight or tomorrow, whatever the next day, because it's a 24-hour closure. So if you're in the scene, it's kind of a game.
There's
That's
only
one thing
like 8 weeks left of this, I feel like.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about Vegas is Vegas knows hospitality much better, I want to say, than Miami, where they know they want the guest experience. It doesn't.
But you also
will
have
ruin
all
it.
of your venues are within a monster global organization. These
Yeah, for
one-off
sure.
restaurants and
Yeah,
clubs, they don't care, right? So they get shut down one night too, a little bit, but whatever. They just do the
They
next,
pay the
next
fine.
night too.
Here's $25K. I don't give a shit. We'll
Gaming-
make 50.
You make a
500
mistake
tomorrow.
in the
it's a wrap.
casino, it's not a little fine. Upstairs gets fined, and they do the big money fines.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, by the way, your restaurant fucked up tonight too. Here's $250,000 fine, $500,000 fine.
100%.
They're not messing with that.
No.
The casinos don't do that. No.
Yeah, for sure.
So if it's a one-off little spot, like, all right, no, whatever, cool. Sorry, cops.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah,
dude.
whoops. You know, damn, 50, 300. It can happen to any of us, you know?
You guys want a steak and some sashimi to go?
Yeah, come on. I won't charge you $1 million. I'll just charge you 100. All right. Well, congratulations. Welcome back to Miami. I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, I'm back.
It must be nice to party.
need a
Drew and I
vacation.
still 0 for 10 on Lowe's Miami trips.
Yeah, have not went since. Have not went
Fucking
since.
Jesus. One of these days we're gonna do a residency Miami trip, and that's gonna be big.
Oh my God.
Maybe a podcast from a yachtcast.
We could do that.
We could do that
Yachtcast?
easy.
Yeah.
Yachtcast?
Look at
Done.
that. We could do that easy.
Done.
Done. I know it's not. I've seen you out there.
Yeah.
You're always on a different fucking boat.
2 different boats this weekend. jet
Yachtcast
ski, shout out to
2021.
Yachtcast,
Wow.
let's do it.
Oh my God. All right. Let's hop into some topics. We got the best for you as always. Microsoft going all in on community.
Yeah.
After missing opportunities to buy TikTok.
Yeah, they missed out on that for sure.
dropped.
Didn't work. They tried to get Pinterest. Didn't do that as
Ball
well
dropped.
too. They're in exclusive talks to buy Discord for a reported $10 billion. So if people aren't familiar with Discord because it's not as famous of a name as TikTok or Pinterest or some of the other ones,
Or even Twitch.
yeah, or Twitch. But as far as the numbers go, it is unbelievable. They have 140 million active monthly users. That's a gigantic number. Primarily used for gaming, massively Gen Z focused, especially for social like discussions and all sorts of other different things, but based mainly on gaming. Major international presence, so huge growth potential in the U.S. They're targeting their cloud business and Xbox for it. What do you think the future of Discord is? Like this, is this a smart move for Microsoft or a smart move for Discord?
Do you guys have Discord?
No.
I have.
I have it.
Yeah.
Are you in any little groups?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
me too. So it's dope.
Especially over quarantine, Discord was awesome.
Bro, it popped up out of nowhere. That's when I joined Discord
Yeah.
for everyone was day trading.
Yeah,
day trading.
I
yeah.
literally
During March and April, I
Yeah.
got the Discord.
I did too.
Joined some free groups or
Yep.
whatever. There's also paid pro groups where you like pay like a monthly fee, like what's
Yeah.
$49 to be in this pro Discord group.
It's another major opportunity for creators to make extra money. Like, hey, join my Discord. I'll
Dope.
give you free advice for trading or whatever, betting or whatever you need.
Exactly, but there's so many hustles now because you'll have Joe Schmo, fronting on Instagram or TikTok. Hey, join my Discord, and they get the free one, and they try to charge you. $40.
Oh, they know how to make millions on real estate. Just
I get you
$49.
millions, dude, for $40 a month.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a huge fan of Discord. Will it pay off for Microsoft? I think yes, long term wise. Yes.
And it fits what they do, right? Microsoft has Xbox and they have a gaming whole platform. So connecting that to Discord, since that's esports based,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't even know Discord was esports focused or gaming focused.
Mostly
gaming,
mostly
not
focusing
esports.
on gaming too, and it's just a huge way to interact with people on what you're doing, why you're doing, and how it's happening during it, and being able to bring people in on chats, being able to chat with them directly. The format is incredible
Sure.
on how Discord is, and if you've ever used it, it's actually really easy to work with and also really complex. Like it does a lot,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem complicated
Does
when
it-
you get
can
on
you
it.
stream through it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what it
This
works
makes
to-
sense for Microsoft
Yeah.
for sure.
But I think like the future of like Microsoft is saying it wants to expand obviously much more to consumer focused things outside of just gaming, right? And that's what Discord is trying to do as well. So it makes a lot of sense. So is what else can they do? I think, for instance, if esports is so popular with streaming, I think the future of Discord and Twitch and other streaming platforms too is sports events in general. Anything live, participating with communities. Think about this. We all love going to watch games at our house. It's nice. It's easy. It's convenient too. But it's so much more fun when you go with a group of people to a place and watch the game together. And the environment's even
Yeah.
better too. Not actually going to the game, but going somewhere to watch it. I think there's a huge space in Discord and streaming in general to watch live events with a community of people that you normally interact with, right? Too, with someone who's watching it. I think like the Nelk Boys did a good job too. Like they gamble
Yeah.
and have this crazy live stream that they do too, and they do it on mostly Twitch.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
It's funny, and they do big, huge bets, and they have guests
It's
on,
great, yeah.
and they're like mobile playing poker or blackjack or
Yeah.
whatever it is. I think there's a huge opportunity for that too in general. Like if you're a huge football fan and you want to watch a game, you streaming that game, and whether you're live betting or whether you playing funny games in your house or with your boys or whatever, I think there's a huge instance where Discord could grow a lot like that, and there's like a bunch of different places for people to learn, right?
I think I think if you automatically integrate it inside Xbox already, right? Like it takes somebody to have to go in and go, all right, I'm going to take this, I'm going to stream this and put it on this
Yeah.
platform, whatever. If it's already vertically integrated, where it's one click of a button, right, and it's already you already have the camera, you already have everything done, and you could stream on your console already. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. It makes it easier.
And they have the cloud. Microsoft has their like the ideas is incredible. I think Discord is gonna boom, and I think people are into this, going to an area of things that I really like with someone that I trust, and then having the people around you because they feel the same way. You automatically are connected with them too, and that's how people meet and do other deals and like get into it. I think it's smart. There's just so many more levels now too if you're a creator to just more focus on your listener or your watcher or your viewer or your fans of any kind too, and be able to do 70,000 different more things.
Jesus.
Plus, you can just
Never
make
ends.
money now just doing whatever you already know.
It's crazy. So I found another Discord from TikTok. There's a real estate guy that I follow on TikTok.
Yeah.
And he launched a Discord just because he was showing like his day-to-day involvement in the real estate transactions on TikTok.
Yeah.
And he blew up on fucking TikTok, and someone was like, hey, start a Discord. And he's like, all right, I'm starting a Discord. Got a ton of new members on Discord. I joined. He's also got a pro version. But now, because his Discord user base is so large and followers, people are now cutting little deals inside his Discord.
Exactly.
And making money. And now
Oh, wow.
starting, it's cool. It's really cool.
It's
People
like,
are
hey
fucking
guys, I have a
killing it.
wholesale deal in Denver. Is anyone
Exactly.
interested? Like, oh yeah, actually, I'm looking for a rental in Denver, and it's just like, once you build a community, right? That's just so much more impactful than even just one person
Correct.
talking
Of
to
those same like-minded individuals
exactly.
of what you're
That's
into.
awesome.
Which is great. What I hope we can eventually do one day too with the podcast. Like,
We're gonna
that
have
would-
one.
That would be incredible to have the listeners be able to interact with each other. That would be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, talk some shit. Who's your favorite? Drew.
Yeah.
Drew is.
What?
Wrong. Wrong. All right, big. Obviously, Microsoft has plenty of money. They're not gonna.
Yeah,
hopefully
they're
they don't
chilling.
mess
They're
this up,
chilling.
too.
What, 10 billion?
Yeah.
They're chilling.
Well, they're 0
No.
for 2 right now, so hopefully get this one.
yeah, they're chilling.
No big
They're
deal.
still
Yeah,
chilling.
we were talking a super failure on Mixer, super failure on Skype. So we'll see where they go on
I
this
know,
one.
Skype. What a boner kill.
They
They
beat,
were almost
Dude.
there. They were first to market.
They were
almost,
number
right?
one.
first to market. They beat everyone by a decade.
They were the
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah.
And the Skype was the only way to talk to anyone.
Oh,
I lived
God.
in Europe when Skype like first came out, so Skype was like my saving grace to talk
Yeah.
to anyone
Yeah.
in the U.S. And now, you know, say, hey, you want to Skype me? Like,
Skype. No, bro. You
No, I don't have a rotary telephone, you
FaceTime
know?
me, you fucking
Yeah.
loser. Yeah.
all right, so we went down the rabbit hole of space hotels, NFTs, Bitcoin, and things are only getting even more wild. I can't even keep up. If you have money now, you can literally, there's a new thing for you to spend it on every single day.
Every day.
You can now buy virtual land parcels for millions and millions of dollars. The Sims is becoming real life. There is a fund called Republic Real Estate, which plans to buy parcels and online metaverses and turn them into virtual hotels.
And bars and restaurants and everything.
A whole full city. Like the minimum investment to get in this fund is $25,000. Here's an interesting quote from a person who's thinking of the future of this and building it, where their mind is at. Buying land today in virtual worlds may end up feeling a lot like buying land in Manhattan in the 1750s.
And that's where they fucking lost me.
Yeah.
Get the
What?
fuck out of here.
Like they think it's that valuable in the future.
No.
Like essentially people, these virtual worlds will be just as or more important as real worlds. So it's gotten so big that 8 lots in the gaming platform called Axie Infinity sold for $1.5 million last month.
You're
For real, though.
an idiot.
For
You're
real.
an
No,
idiot.
for real. Check it out. It's like this. It's literally like The Sims, where you build a house and you have like your person, and like you can get married and have kids and all that shit, and you're living this virtual, this fake. Well, I guess it's real now, but fake real world in life. It's coming to life, and people are paying a shit ton of money for it. Dude, hospitality companies are buying plots of land to build fake restaurants and hotels for people to fake eat at and fake sleep at.
I actually think
You guys
that
are
makes
nerds.
I actually think that makes more sense than a random person just buying land for no reason. I think a real company going in and having people being able to interact with their brand in another environment is super smart. My analogy for this is think about if you look at a game now, the money that it makes from selling the game is like 10% of the money that they make. The other 90% is shit that they make you buy in game that
Yeah.
isn't real. It's just, hey, Drew, do you want to have a different color shirt? Cool. It's $1. Do you want to have this better gun? Cool. $2.
The skins
Do you
in all
want
these video
the
games.
skins and opening up new levels and all these things too. And it's not real. Nothing matters, but it's something that makes sense to them too. And so this is where I see that being interesting. It just takes one other really big brand or company to go do it, and everyone's like, oh, like no joke. Here's a first person, no joke. Here you go. We're gonna give it to you right now, and it's already built like that too. Who should do this tomorrow? Travis Scott builds Astroworld, a virtual Astroworld.
And that's where this all stemmed from, is when he did that fucking virtual concert.
Yeah, on Fortnite.
On Fortnite.
Fortnite.
You got to think, all these other people, these thousands and thousands of little kids that are watching this live within the game of Fortnite,
Yeah.
it's Travis Scott performing.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking concept.
Can you
that's
imagine?
inter-
That was the beginning of the end.
But what the hell are you? You're buying a building in a.
Well, yeah, you're gonna go eat fake restaurants and like you
See,
can
I get
you
the-
can build your character and be whoever you want and go on dates and shit and go.
But
out
people
to-
love that.
I get,
People
the,
love
I get the
that.
experience for a brand, right? If I'm use Tao Group. Say if I'm on Tao Group and I'm at this little thing, I'm gonna buy my little Tao Group restaurant and they can go eat at Tao. It's happened already in games like 2K. In 2K, my player, right? You can go down to the neighborhood and you go shop at the NBA store. You go to
Exactly,
Undefeated. You go to these
exactly.
different places, right? But it makes sense because all those brands kind of are in the hoop world, right? Sneakers, hip hop, all that kind of stuff. You're gonna buy a house
No, this is mostly they're talking about like hotels
with
and
real
real
money.
estate.
Well, no, you can buy plots of land to build custom houses.
You can buy houses, but I'm saying you could live there too. Like, what if I
What do
said
you mean you can live there?
All right, cool. Let's.
Who
no,
can
I'm
live
saying
there?
like I'm saying
Your
what
avatar
if,
can.
What if you could? Yeah, exactly. Like, what if you like think about this exclusive? What if Travis Scott built a virtual Astro World and there was only room for 10 restaurants, 2 hotels, and 100 houses? No joke, those 100 houses are being sold off the rip tomorrow. $50,000 a piece.
All the big hospitality brands need to have a restaurant.
Exactly.
They're gonna sell billboards.
Like it's
in this
your
area,
virtual world.
in Sim
What time
City.
are we living in?
Yeah. And Travis gonna drop a virtual quarter pounder, and that's just gonna go crazy. Honestly, look, it sounds so dumb, but I can see it because look, I was never a Sims person either.
Neither
I was though. That's why I said this is crazy. I was a huge
Fucking
Sims
nerd.
dude.
Yeah.
Like-
really, were you really into Sims?
The only reason I liked The Sims though is because I had the cheat code for like unlimited money, and then you could build the house that you want.
Yeah, the
you could
dope
build
houses, yeah.
You could
Yeah,
Mo was
build
such a scammer. Like he does the movie thing still. Like he just like just it's unbelievable.
No, but the best part about it was like, all right, you're playing the game, but that was just an aspect of the game, right? If this thing is, what's in this game?
It's not a game. It's a metaverse.
It's a metaverse.
It's called a metaverse.
It's just a world you like go in it.
You go in
Do
it.
you guys remember that movie? It came out like maybe a year or two ago where people actually just live in these little pods, put this virtual reality headset on, and they just go into this online metaverse world and they live it. And then they get so addicted to it that they think that's their real life.
It's on Netflix right
And
now. It's a movie, right?
Yeah, and they stop like eating in real life.
Yeah.
Like, what if you just fucking starve to death by accident because you're just kicking it?
I'm gonna open up a virtual gym.
If you think
They give all
anyone
these fat dudes a six pack.
jacked.
But if you look at anything that has value outside of monetary value too, like a brand has value that you can't necessarily sum up. Like brand value is just an X factor that you can't put a number on. Like Tao, for instance. Tao's food in another restaurant is not Tao. It is not the same.
Yeah,
but
facts.
Tao's food in Tao is worth 20 times more.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. If Tao did something digital, people would, it's like a destination, right? It's like, I have to go have this food and have this experience. Could I do it digitally? It makes, honestly, now with NFTs and all this shit, I'm at a point where I am a fucking believer.
Oh yeah,
Jeff
you
is
can
it.
sell anything you want now.
I am a believer. Because if
Jeff is
you're
in.
in Astro World and you buy it for $50,000 and someone comes in and be like, man, I wanted to live in Astro World. Like, all right, cool, $100,000. You can have my plot of land. I'll sell you my house.
You can have my fake house, my fake plot of land in this fake metaverse.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
now you
Oh
can,
my God.
now you can have friends over for dinner in fake Astro World. Your fake friends over at your fake house in fake Astro World. But I'm gonna take that real money from you.
And it's just the beginning because I have a friend who we'll try to bring on the podcast. He bought some plots of land like 6 months ago, just
On this platform.
on this, yes,
Exact
in a
one, okay.
metaverse, some plots of land, and he flipped them for 4x. Literally 6 months later, real money. Like, and it wasn't a lot. It was
And
like,
like your little character walks into the house.
I don't know how it works, but he literally bought some plots of land for like $5,000, which to me is a lot of money to throw into a fucking virtual
Yeah.
real estate transaction that's not even real. But he sold it like last week for $20,000.
Oh my
I think now though at some point you have to just assume that anything, if it's the right dynamic, like if you just buy some, I'm sure there's some I can't believe I'm saying this word like confidently, but metaverses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just say. I'm sure there'll be some. I'm sure there'll be some that'll be trash, just like developments, right? There's some that just end up being trash in real life, and some that are incredible.
Yeah.
Like, if you buying the right one, I'm sure now that eventually, if it has the right people with it and around it, but I'm also sure too that some of these are gonna get bigger and better. And once like these big brands are also gonna buy into it as well, or even these like cult following brands that like people really have a huge draw to go do. Like, who knows? Who the
It
fuck
needs
knows?
the right celebrity faces. It needs the right brands around it. But God,
Man,
I
I
want
don't
to
even
own the
know.
fucking the sneaker store in that the place. Buy all your shoes from me. But then you gotta get. Oh my God.
Can we do a digital podcast studio
my God,
metaverse?
I have-
In the metaverse?
Yeah. Yep.
This is
Yeah.
crazy. All right, this is wild. All right, we have another one though. Similar story to this though. So anyone with a following obviously is trying to monetize it in any way possible. And right now, the world is helping you out so much. If you have a following on any platform, there is now 100 different ways for you to make money on it.
Yeah.
There's so many, and now people can actually bet on you more than ever before because there's a social platform called BitClout.
Yeah, you're bidding or you're on one person, on them.
So yeah, it works. So this is backed. It sounds stupid. BitClout sounds stupid. The word,
It's all about clout.
the word clout is just so looked down on anyway.
Yeah, it's
hate it.
trash.
but it's backed by major VCs, including Sequoia and Andreessen Horowitz, Coinbase Ventures, and Winklevoss.
Which, for people that don't know, these firms have literally invested in all of your favorite tech startups of the past 20, 30 years.
They own the
Google,
world.
Apple, Facebook, Instagram,
They own the world.
Snapchat. They don't lose.
And they all believe in this.
Everything that you guys use on a daily basis now, they own.
Even if it sucks. They won't allow it to suck.
They forced you to do it.
Yes.
So you can literally buy and sell coins based on people's reputations in the public. So you can buy a coin based on the reputation of Kim Kardashian, Elon Musk, and it's all represented going up and down by public sentiment. And you can only get on the platform by transferring Bitcoin. You can't transfer money. That Bitcoin is then transferred into their currency that they use on that platform only. Is this, look, is this something that makes sense? Is this going to stick around, or is this going to merge into something new? Because I can't say it's going to fail with all these guys involved. But is it going to
It's
are
going to
people
evolve
gonna get
into something, yeah.
I think people are going to get upset that they're having a coin, a stock being traded on themselves,
likeness, yeah.
on their likeness that they're not getting paid on.
Who cares? These athletes are getting snuffed now with NFTs and trading cards.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. You know what this reminds me of? It's way better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Absolutely.
100%.
Kim K,
Just do
I'm
it.
now
You know what I'm
betting against your likeness or your dislikeness to either go up or
Yeah.
down.
It's all on you.
I'm trying to
Because
get paid.
don't ask permission and then don't build a company.
Yeah.
Build $200 million company, then get sued. Sure, no problem.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
all the.
Yeah.
You have hey Sequoia. Do you happen to have a good lawyer?
You seen my attorney
Yeah.
roster?
Yeah.
Like, come
It's a
on.
joke.
Hey, Winklevi, do you have like a good attorney? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you sued Facebook a couple times.
Yeah.
You've had this Bitcoin situation. Can you help me out? Sure, no problem, man.
I honestly think that this might be looking so into the future that the people that involved, I think it's a Bitcoin grab. You know, because Bitcoin.
People have already accused them of scamming people.
I think it's a Bitcoin grab because there's X amount of Bitcoin that are ever going to be released to the public, and you can only pay for this platform.
and they're just going to hold it in there for a while.
They're just going to keep the Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin shoots up to 70,000 a coin, they're fucking killing it. What
Yeah.
if it drops?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. On this platform, it says you cannot withdraw from the platform yet.
What? So how do you get your money?
Yeah,
You don't.
Yeah, so
Yet.
it's in like
It's a Bitcoin grab.
It is, 100%.
God damn it.
So they're essentially saying to you that you can trade into it for a period of time, and they're only allowing certain people to get into it. And then at some point, you'll be able to pull money out, but they need the money in there to build the platform and keep it in there.
Yeah, no. So for Bitcoin to rise in value,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a Bitcoin grab. They're coming after your Bitcoins,
For sure.
whatever the fuck those are.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to mine some more tomorrow, I guess.
I'm telling you, you can just put out whatever you want now.
You can do whatever you want.
Like, imagine if you went online and you were a celebrity or creator, whoever the fuck, and you were just like, wow, there's a coin with my name on it, and it's worth $5,000, and, there's 500 of them. Excuse me, hello, hi, who do I call? Customer service
Can
line.
I get all of these?
Hi,
Yeah.
1-800-BitClout. This is Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner. Just wondering, what the hell's going on? Like, why did my coin go up
But
today?
it's based on
Public
your
sentiment.
tweets. It's all based on Twitter.
Mostly focused on Twitter, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's based on how much
what do you
you
mean?
say,
So
what people are saying.
we control it?
Essentially, they're looking
Yeah.
at hashtags, and very similar to like the ETF.
It's how popular somebody is on Twitter is related to how their value is on.
So can we talk shit on somebody on Twitter and crash the
Yeah,
price?
that's what it is. So people are saying you can
manipulated.
manipulate it by basically putting out rumors and stuff like that, and then shorting their.
It's kind of like the
Bit
ETF
stuff.
buzz that Dave Portnoy got involved in
So
too.
I'm
Remember?
assuming this isn't regulated by the SEC.
What is these days?
No,
What's that?
like you said, you just build a couple $100 million
SEC, you
company,
mean-
build it as high as possible, get it to like this will be a unicorn company in like 3 weeks. They'll be worth
3 weeks.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like they'll be worth $1 billion, and then it's like, all right, we got to do whatever the hell we
How
want.
long did it take you to reach a billion-dollar valuation? 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3
How much
weeks.
money did you make? Zero.
Yeah. So we did all this stuff. We weren't allowed
lost
to.
$100 million
We
last year.
raised a ton of money, got $1 billion valuation, and got a $50 million fine. Cool. Tight. Now
Cool.
we're
Tight.
powering on.
Kim Kardashian sued us for $60 million. Okay, cool.
Settled.
Cool,
Take
whatever.
it. We out.
She just made money. All right, pump her stock. Cool. Yeah, right.
Not even, could you imagine the press you get if Kim Kardashian sues you?
Yeah, you pump her stock.
That's probably a goal. Hey guys,
Please
let's set
sue
aside
us.
$50 million to pay Kim. So, but we're actually going to get way more marketing value out of that. Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
I hate the name.
Nothing's fucking
The
real
name is
anymore.
awful.
Nothing is real.
Nothing's
Nothing. The last 3 stories we talked about are shit that's not real.
There's so many people just waking up every day and go working a normal 9-to-5 job to get a paycheck. What is going on?
You know what's funny though is that used to be like creators and people who are on social media too. so many conversations are always about like hate comments and what it's, mental health on social media. Now it looks like there's actually a value on this, right?
Oh yeah, we're tanking everyone's stock.
Yeah, but it's like everyone's like, oh my God, I don't look at the negative comments now. I'm like, shit, man, stop talking negative stuff, people. Like, hey, everyone who really likes me,
My
like,
clout's going down.
Yeah, double down.
Chill,
on the
my cloud
positive
score is
stuff.
going down. My big cloud price is going down.
Fucking crazy, man. So now it's really actually important for some people, but it's not them. It's
It's
people
not even
around
them.
them.
Yeah.
But I feel like there could be some manipulation with like Kim K now telling her friends to, hey, put out some tweets to make my price go up or make it go down.
But I don't think it's those type of people. It's volume, and it's like
It's volume. It's
yeah,
like how many
volume.
times they're being talked about on the platform.
So Lil Nas X's price would probably be dropping like a fucking rock right now.
I don't know. No, his clout is going up,
Clout's
But
going
it's
up.
bad clout.
but
It's still clout. Clout is
It's
clout.
interesting though. But a lot of people are backing him too. You never know.
God damn it. What's going on?
Look on BitClout.
We don't even
damn
know
it, dude.
anymore.
Is it good or is it bad?
Look on Bit.
Playing background. The Baker
people hate it.
or me?
All right. Speaking of someone's BitClout stock that would be plummeting, David Dobrik.
But is it or would it be good?
No, his is going down.
This is going down for sure.
His is going down.
Sorry, dude.
So if you had said, speaking of BitCloud, like if you had said who's a person that would be guaranteed to go up, David Dobrik would be the first answer. Probably one of the most untouchable, unstoppable, maybe one of the most loved personalities on YouTube.
If you were to tell me to buy someone's BitCloud stock 3 years ago, I would have said David Dobrik.
David Dobrik, no
David
question.
Dobrik. Take all my
Especially
money.
during quarantine, like he was just the darling of social media, doing all these ridiculous collabs with the biggest companies. He not being canceled, he is canceled officially, losing all his major sponsors left and right, like DoorDash, EA Sports, the app that we talked about. By the way, I got an invite to Dispo and downloaded it. It was okay. He was forced out of his app Dispo that we talked about. So question now, obviously there was massive allegations on his old YouTube videos, a guy who was in his old YouTube videos forcing himself on girls and stuff too, some serious stuff that came out. If you're an influencer or a celebrity or anyone now, how do you come back from these big situations? Like how do you apologize properly, or how do you come back from it? Do you ignore it? Do you do what's like you're so stressed and worried about what people are saying about you? So the wrong thing, I think, is immediately putting out an apology video.
They've all fucking crashed and burned. Everyone's apology video, they've done horrible.
All of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
They've done absolutely trash. So my suggestion is I think you just get off the fucking radar for a bit, lay low, stay out of everyone's spotlight, shut the fuck up, and just let time ride it out. Because time in the influencer realm and all this heals everything.
For sure.
Because someone else fucks up.
Someone else
Someone
fucks
else is
up.
gonna fuck
Someone
up.
else
Yeah,
will be
for
the
sure.
talk of the town next month or 2 months. Is depending on how bad you fucked up with David Dobrik, he's fucked right now.
He obviously made a big mistake, and this was a huge deal.
But
Huge
so
deal.
was Logan Paul at one point, and
Huge
again,
deal as well.
Yeah.
his apology video backfired,
Backfired.
fucked up. David Dobrik's fucked up, crying and shit. David Dobrik, my pussy hurts. All you have
Seriously,
to do
it was bad.
All
It was
you have to
bad.
do, shut the fuck up, stay off
Ride the
social
wave.
media, lay low. You're gonna take a huge fucking pay cut. You're gonna
Yeah.
get fucked in the bank account.
You have to realize that.
Just stay off, shut the fuck up, be a nice guy, and let time heal.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the apology shit backfired horribly.
I think my best analogy would probably be like when you're in a relationship and you're in a fight, the first thing that you think of saying is the wrong thing.
Oh
yeah, always.
You know what I'm
always,
saying?
For sure.
Because
Yeah.
if you don't leave the room and take a breath, whatever you say first,
Yeah.
it's not the right
It's
thing.
gonna get used against you again.
It's just
Yeah.
not the right thing.
Stockpile that shit.
Those be crazy.
100%. If you're in a fight and you say, you know what? You know what?
You need to chill out,
whatever
crazy.
comes
Oh
out
my God,
after
it's
that
over.
second, you know what? That's bad, right? You know? So that's what I think. Like you should, at least if you're going to do something, man, take 7 to 14 days. It's so bad because social media now too, in 48 hours, you can go from
But here, the other part too is right. So if you don't answer to something, right, they keep calling for it, right? Oh, you're insensitive because you're not addressing it, whatever. So how do you play that game? I do think time heals though, for sure.
But I think
Not even a question.
I think there's a way to structure properly too, and take some time and have someone that you really has gone through it before be like, hey, look, man, you know, this is not the route to go. This is the route to go. And I think if don't get me wrong, if you're in that position and your anxiety is hitting and everyone's talking shit about you on social media, EA Sports is saying, hey man, all those millions of dollars, it's over. Bye. DoorDash, bye.
Dude, everybody at once. Bye.
You just built a $100 million social media camera app. Bye.
Bro, fuck that. What about that big ass house he just bought?
Yeah.
Okay, $100 million app is bigger than his house.
I mean, that he stole. But yeah.
Yeah, but so
Whatever.
like the situation is like that time, even 7 to 14 days is much better than 48 hours. But I'm sure that 48 hours seems like forever.
No, for sure.
But or you just stay off for a while. Do you know who I think has had the ability to have problems hit him right in the face and just walk right through it?
The Rock.
Not really.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have any scandals.
there's no
But his
problem.
best friend-
If there was though,
His best friend.
he would kill it. George Clooney,
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart, you're right.
Wow, when he did the whole cheating on his wife shit.
Shit happens to Kevin all the
Kevin
time.
Hart is able to do it, and not only that too, he did it on his own terms, right? He had Netflix come into his house. He did this whole situation. He put out this area of talking about him, like, hey, look, I made a mistake. I fixed it. I went over better too, but I want to do it privately. I'm not a terrible person. So he was like, and it's happened a couple times. He's slipped up a few times very publicly, and he has been able to come back stronger than ever.
Yeah.
I think of anyone, he's been able to handle mistakes and growing without taking a huge step backwards. Like David Dobrik just took a massive, massive step back. It's going to take him 18 months to 2 years to even get close to back to where he was 3 weeks ago. But I think Kevin Hart, for some reason, has never really missed a beat.
Yeah, he turned it into a whole like special, and it was funny.
Exactly.
He just loves fucking other chicks.
But
Allegedly.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
Allegedly.
he was able to be like, all right, cool. Like I'm an idiot. I made a mistake, but I handled it the right way. I didn't come out. He wasn't smart. He wasn't like quick about it. He didn't come out just to try to save his name, which is always the worst thing to do.
I know
You know what I'm
that,
saying?
dude. David Dobrik had the perfect game plan. Why didn't you just follow it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't.
You mean to tell me you don't have Kevin Hart's phone number?
Yeah.
You could have called him and asked, hey,
Yeah.
man. And Kevin would have been like, hey, man, you just stay off fucking the internet for a couple days, couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then you know what? You put out a sincere apology video, do a little special, and you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the next fucking day, David. God damn it, fake
man.
crying.
And he got a lot of shit because he put the apology video on his second YouTube channel.
Yeah, not even the main one.
Not the main one. And he responded and said, a lot of people were saying, oh my gosh, you didn't want a lot of people to see it. You're trying to brush it under the rug. Then he was like, no. I did it so you guys wouldn't think I was trying to monetize my apology video
He doesn't monetize any of his videos.
on my main channel.
Yeah.
And then, so it was just like one thing after that. Then he deleted that apology video, did a second one where he was crying. Like, it was just bad.
Yeah, chill out, bro. Chill out.
Yeah,
Dude, I thought he was untouchable.
Or call Logan Paul and be like, hey man, what did you do? Cool. Let me just do the opposite.
Did they like
Logan
they
be
filmed
like, hey
a
man.
dead dude, right? They did like some crazy shit. Like,
Logan was terrible. Yeah,
wild.
he made a huge mistake too. Like
he didn't know that it was like a real dead person.
yeah,
But it was
in the suicide
Yeah.
forest in Japan,
Yeah.
and he made a huge mistake. And he came back from it stronger than ever. And it took him a long time.
took
to
him a
do it.
very long time, and
Yeah.
now he's at the top of his game.
And not only that, but he
even
became
10 times bigger.
He was also became the poster child of being the brunt of the
Influencer.
most hated
Yeah.
influencer, YouTuber, asshole type of situation that people like categorize them as forever, right?
For sure.
And that was like, and then Jake Paul did his shit, and it just became this weird thing. And he still overcame it over time. Look, he's
Yeah.
fighting Floyd Mayweather now too, one of the biggest podcasts.
You're
in the
good.
world,
You're good.
you know? He's over here trading Pokemon cards, making a couple $1,000,000 a day. He's straight, but it took him a while to get there. So, yeah. If anyone ever messes up, call Kevin Hart.
Call Kevin Hart.
Kevin.
God damn it. Call Kevin Hart.
That should be his new podcast. Call Kevin.
Call Kevin.
Call Kevin Hart.
Better call Saul. Better call fucking Kevin.
Call Kevin. All right. So, without fucking up on social media, if you fuck up in real life, there should be punishment too.
Oh, 100%.
So, someone else should be canceled in real life, and that is the team who was driving the ship in the Suez Canal.
you got one job.
You know what I'm saying?
You have one job.
If
You have
David
one job.
Dobrik is getting canceled, these people need to get canceled even more.
You have one job.
And
If
you've done this 100 times already.
it's not your first time.
This was your first time driving the biggest boat ever.
No, not your first time.
To put it in perspective, I don't know if people realize how big these tanker ships are.
Oh, they're huge.
They're humongous.
It is the size of the Empire State Building.
Bro, flies through hurricanes, flies through fucking crazy
Nothing.
sea waves.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
fucks with
Just
these ships.
Crazy. So it's funny because this story was just people were like kind of laughing about it.
Yeah.
It was costing an estimated $400 million per hour that it was blocking the Suez Canal. Well, the Suez Canal does 12% of global trade goes through it. 93 vessels go through it every single day that are that size.
Huge.
It has finally now been freed, but there's over 400 ships backed up that couldn't go any other routes, waiting to go through the canal. So global trade is going to be backed up for months and months and months. If David Dobrik is getting completely canceled, what's the punishment deserved for these guys?
Who was the company that had the boat?
I don't have that.
It was, an Asian company,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Well,
I mean, you have to.
But what do you do if you're the other companies that got blocked by that company too, right? Like
you're suing homies.
Like Maersk, right? They had 42 ships, it said, that were blocked for the last 6 days because of that. Like, all their global trade, all their logistics are screwed up. They said probably for the next month or so.
I think they probably have legalities they'll put in place in contracts for shit like this that happens.
Yeah.
Like natural disasters, anything crazy, accidents, ships.
I'm sure they-
Fuck, I don't know if ship getting stuck in canal is like one of them.
You know
And
who's-
not your ship, the other ship.
You
that's
know
in
who's
the fucking
probably
way.
pissed? Is this company's insurance.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Their
yeah, for sure.
insurance is probably getting phone calls right now.
Well, that's what I'm
Crushed.
saying. Hopefully, there's some stuff in writing.
I'm sure, yeah.
Going over this.
There has
but
to be, yeah, but-
I don't know if ship getting stuck in canal is one of them.
I'm
And then
pretty
it
sure
turned sideways and blocked the whole fucking thing. It's crazy.
it's unbelievable. They tried for days and days and days using
They said
tugboats.
they said they got lucky that the stars aligned, literally the stars aligned, and the tide went up like 1,000 feet, and it gave them some leeway to pull this this shit out the dirt. But the driver, does he work ever again in this field?
The captain?
The captain?
I'm the captain now. Yeah, it's like, dude, this was not your first time.
And there's no way.
How do you
this,
fuck this up?
This is the biggest mistake that you can possibly make. By the way, I just think that it has to go public. Your BitCloud has to go down, man.
Oh, you're getting slaughtered on Twitter right now.
Yeah, your BitCloud has to go down. This needs to be released. You need to be publicly shamed a bit, and that's that.
Have you
Dude,
seen the memes?
I want to see what the
Yeah,
fuck
the
is
memes are
on
great.
this
The
memes
shit.
are the best.
When it gets to its port, I want them to open the fucking containers. I want it to be like
Oh,
unicorns.
everything.
Hold on,
everything.
You know what
Like
they
a
said?
wild-
You know what they said was the number one hurt product because of this?
What?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
Toilet paper, man.
Motherfuckers.
Toilet paper is just
That makes
rough
it
out the
even
streets.
better.
There was a huge article like, oh my God, where everyone's worried about toilet paper again, freaking out.
There's 30,000 tons of toilet paper
On that
just
boat,
on the
for
fucking
sure.
boat.
Yeah, it's on the boat. But it's like the main like actual products to make toilet paper and all these things too. Like toilet paper was going to be the number one.
Where is
product
the Suez
affected.
Canal?
Oh, fuck me.
Central America, right?
That's the Panama Canal.
Yeah.
That's the Panama Canal.
Africa.
It's Africa.
Africa.
See, I knew it was one of them. Yeah. Damn, that's a good question.
Yo,
See,
there we go. The
motherfuckers,
people.
dude. Where is the Suez
That's
Canal?
crazy.
Shit.
All right. Well, they need to be publicly shamed.
And I 100% took a guess.
That was good. That was great.
They need to be publicly shamed.
It's Egypt. Yeah,
Which
it's
is
Egypt.
Africa,
It's
yeah.
Africa. Yep, yep.
Okay, got it.
There we go.
Is that the consensus? They need to. I need a picture of the captain on social media immediately,
No, for sure.
and he needs to just.
Yeah, nothing's really been talked about the captain. They just say the boat. The boat. Who the fuck's driving the boat?
Yeah, for
All right.
sure.
Who's
All this
driving the
dude
boat?
out. Can you imagine the stress level, the anxiety level, when you're on the ship and you're like, oh, fuck.
This is bad. This is going bad because they started going sideways a little bit, about to hit the bank. The nose hit the bank and caused the rest of the ship to go sideways.
So jackknife, basically.
yeah, it's like, bro, you know it's happening.
Yeah. Your shit's going backwards.
I mean,
You just throw it in reverse.
a ship that big. Once you make a small mistake, I don't think in a canal, there's no fixing it, right?
Yeah.
And you can't really like just start bouncing off.
Back up, Terry. Back it up. Back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry.
I want it to come out that he like fell asleep at the wheel or something. Just like
Maybe
oh shit.
Maybe we'll start a canal bumper company like a bowling alley. You know, like hey man, we need to install bumpers on this so these guys can have a little leeway.
This shit is
Little
wild.
Bing, bing, bing. Biggest fuck up. But
clout
you need to be canceled.
down.
Your bit clout is going
Down.
down, sir.
Yep.
It's over. All right, here's the next one. We're not experts in the shipping industry, that's for sure.
No.
No, not at all.
Logistics is not our forte. But you know what is drama in the streets? Lil Nas X, he knows how to get into the spotlight for sure. First person to really take off on TikTok because of Old Town Road.
Yep.
He really came out and pissed everyone off this past week. So he launched these Satan shoes, which were Nike Air Maxes, but they're a collab with a brand called Mischief. They only had 666 pairs. Each had a drop of human blood in the air bubble. They were $1,018, a reference to Luke 10:18, the Bible verse about Satan's fall from heaven, and sold out in minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Nike is suing Mischief now for unauthorized release of their shoes because Nike had nothing to do with this collaboration. The biggest backlash is crazy. He's going to the brand. Lil Nas X is getting crushed all over social media, saying that he made such a huge mistake. He essentially, Old Town Road was a massive youth marketer piece. That's how he became famous, was off of
Yeah,
youth. Old
course,
Town Road. It was
of
a
course.
huge kid song. And now he's going way the other way to raunchy ass music
Working on
videos.
Satan, baby.
Yeah, doing all sorts of crazy stuff. But did it work? His song is number one.
It is all premeditated.
He is the number one talked about person right now.
premeditated. This was the plan from the get-go.
Nike needs to crush him. Nike needs to crush
They're
him.
suing Mischief. They're not suing Lil Nas X.
Well,
I
so,
know.
so I
Yeah.
think Nike's only mad because of the backlash that I got.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And they marketed it as it was a real collab, and for days.
I thought it was when I first saw it.
A normal
Everybody did.
consumer that sees a Nike shoe would just assume
It's a
that,
Nike
that
collab,
is-
yeah.
Nike has something to do with
Especially
it.
with a bigger name celebrity like that,
Lil Nas
they
X,
would
yeah.
think it was real. But it was not real. Nike came out and said that is a custom shoe that we did not do that. That's not part of our inline, our whatever. So
Are you mad about this?
I am.
I think it's whack.
I think it's.
I mean, I think the
awful.
way he went about it was fucking corny and stupid. But look, the numbers don't lie. Are you ready? I have the numbers. Just 2 weeks ago, Lil Nas X only was mentioned in 45,000 tweets in a whole entire week.
Yeah.
This week, 1.7 million tweets mentioning Lil Nas X, and not even talking about the streaming numbers. The Montero song has been streamed 9 million times on Spotify and is the #1 song on iTunes.
Number one song.
The video has been viewed 32 fucking million times on
That's
YouTube,
wild.
which his ad revenue on YouTube, his Google AdSense, fucking outrageous.
Yeah.
It's the #1 video on TikTok. It's got over 1.5 million different renditions of people using the song. The Satan shoes sold out in, 5 minutes? No, under 1 fucking minute. And all his older songs, Old Town Road, 3 billion on-demand streams since Monday in total.
So marketing wise, it was.
He's
great
gained
for
half a
him.
million new fans. He's gained 200,000 new subscribers on YouTube.
Well, that's what happens when you sell your soul to the devil.
It's all premeditated. Is
yeah.
his bid clout up or down?
Down. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
We don't
those
know the
numbers
what
say
the
it's fucking
fuck.
way
I
up.
don't know shit
Public
about
sentiment, though, I think is down. Public conversation is way up. You know what I'm saying? He's being talked about way more, but it's in a negative way. Here's my biggest issue is that, like, one, it takes now, you have to cross this line to get anyone shocked anymore, right? Like,
Yeah.
the line has been pushed so far. Where
This was 100% shock value.
exactly shock value, but
100%.
like that, we've kind of created monsters like this too, where someone's releasing a song,
Yeah.
and saying, "All right, man, I'm Lil Nas X. I had the #1 song in the world ever as my first single ever. He has the #1 song in the history of the world." He's like, "How do I follow that up? How do I get everyone's attention again too?" You know, and you're in a boardroom, and we do this too. We launch products, do things, trying to launch podcasts, shows. You have to think about these crazy ways. How do I get attention? What do I do to get people interested? Because there's so many things being thrown at everyone so much, so often that you kind of have to cross this line now to get everyone's like reality. And maybe it's not okay. It's maybe they want negative, right? Negative and positive. Like you said,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. You're being talked about millions and millions and millions and millions of times.
Absolutely crushing it, dude. It's premeditated. I think it's whack as fuck. I'm not a huge Lil Nas X fan, so I don't know if he's really a Satan, I don't want to say worshiper.
Yeah,
but
whatever the fuck that is. Yeah.
I just thought it was corny. I thought it was corny, for sure.
I don't like the collab at all. I think it sucks.
Yeah, I think it's terrible.
You know what? Actually, I don't think that it sucks as much too. I think it sucks that it worked.
It's working
yeah. That's what I'm
so
saying.
well.
It's
It's
working.
it's
It is
going
working.
to work for the next 2-3 weeks.
Like we
For
said,
sure.
Like we said, I think Mischief, if Lil Nas X doesn't get sued, Mischief is the biggest loser in this situation because they only got to sell 666 shoes. Lil Nas X through the roof.
Through the
and
fucking
Nike's
roof.
suing Mischief.
Wait, is
Streams,
that
everything.
part of it? That's his studio, isn't it?
No, Mischief is like an art brand.
No, Mischief is an art collective
Yeah.
of a whole little group of artists.
They did
and
Jesus-
the blood in the shoe was from all of the artists
Yeah.
that worked on
Got
the
it,
shoe.
got
And they did Jesus shoes in like 2019 apparently too.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, and like, it's so it was like, it's crazy to think that that's what sucks. I think the biggest thing that sucks about this whole situation is that it worked
Yeah, for
because
sure.
now there's no if you're Lil Nas X
There's no line.
and Nike
You crossed
and,
the line.
and
already,
the brand got sued by Nike and you're not getting sued by Nike and your streams everything that you just did went up 20x.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, boom, I won.
I'll do something else.
Nike's got to sue Lil Nas X. That's the only outcome. It has to
Yeah,
happen.
like,
It has to happen. If these artists are getting sued, this collective group's getting sued, Lil Nas X got to get sued.
Yeah.
because being liked, being loved are secondary to being watched at this point.
For sure.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like that,
Yeah.
that is truly it. Being liked, loved, hated is what I meant to say, or it was whatever.
Yeah.
Being watched, all it matters. Like that's what everyone always says too. Oh, the haters, you're the one who's paying my bills because it's true.
It's true. It's
You're
literally
watching
true.
my video laughing at me. Cool. Watch it again because I just got paid again and again and again and
then
again.
Don't give a shit what they say.
Don't give a
Exactly.
shit. So it's like, all right, cool. My views are up, my downloads are up, my watches are up, like, and your past catalog is through the roof, and like all these things are crazy. So the fact that it worked incentivizes everyone to be like, all right, cool. How do I cross the line now? What do I do next?
Yeah,
Right?
that's the sucky part for sure.
Yeah, because that's what's coming. Why not?
Twerking on Satan in the music video.
I'm
Yeah.
good, bro.
It's the #1 video on YouTube right now.
Good for them.
But like same thing though too. Don't you think if they're in a boardroom, they're like, damn, I wonder. I guarantee you, they sat like, hey, let's do Satan Nikes. They're like, that idea is sick. because I'm going to do a Satan music video. Cool.
Sure.
Everyone in the room loves the idea. Lil Nas X and his team of Mischief was like, cool, this is going to be big too. I'm sure someone said, man, I bet you Nike's going to be pissed. And they said, we'll see. They're not going to call and ask permission. Same thing.
Yeah.
Forgiveness, not permission. Deal with it afterwards. If they asked permission, Nike would have said, fuck no. And then he would have came out with some stupid, cheesy, normal marketing thing because only one out of every 100,000 gets love like this. One out of every million ideas gets love like this.
The Cardi B Reeboks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What happened to those?
Wrong.
Yeah.
So, like, they probably just like, all right, cool. Why ask permission? Let's go.
Not asking anyone's permission.
Let's go.
Oh, you're gonna sue me for $50 million? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Crazy, man.
Okay.
So, but now, like, like, to get to that line, you have to go
Way over the top.
way over the top. And I think it's all premeditated. I think his team was sitting
100%
down there
it
like,
is.
hey, how can we really move the bar and get people to really talk?
Yeah.
Fuck, this
And they
is
did it in a
almost
market.
Satan,
The shoe
bro.
market is insane, right?
crazy.
So, yeah. If there's anything with perceived demand, it's only gonna go up.
Not to mention, usually, like, Lo can speak on this way more than we can, the limited edition shoes aren't expensive retail. When you
Yeah.
first buy them, they're still only $150.
Yeah.
They're not $1,000. These were $1,000 off the rip.
Yeah. So yeah, and then
You know what I'm saying? So the
yeah.
resale market of these is probably, and now they're even more hyped. People are going to probably be spending.
people love shit that's canceled or banned, right? That's why the banned one, Jordan 1, was the most sought out shoe because it had gotten banned from the NBA. There's value in that.
Right.
So this thing, Nike doesn't like it. There's only going to be this many made. You're never going to get them again. You have that in your collection and you're a huge sneaker guy. That's that shoe that fucking everybody went crazy over. The Pigeon Dunk in New York when they first came out and there's riots in the streets. That's the most coveted dunk because why? People riot over. There's shit happen about it.
And you're gonna see some 16-year-old hype beast rich kid with daddy's money
Wearing it,
walking
of
around
course, of
Agenda
course.
next year wearing them,
100%, 100%.
flexing on all you.
100%.
The crazy thing, though, too, like you said, too, usually they start off at a regular price.
Even $300, $300.
Right,
yeah.
But the resale value starting at 1,000 and only having 666 of them. That means the
They're
resale
gonna
of
be
these
10,000 or more.
Crazy.
They're gonna be 10,000.
That's what sucks. It worked. It fucking worked. And it worked even better. I'm sure this worked way better than they even imagined.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they are loving it right now. They're
Yeah.
loving it. They're absolutely loving
Because
it.
they got the sneaker culture upset and hyped.
He's number one on everything.
Yeah, mainstream media upset too. Social media upset. Like everyone is just all
And
about
they use a
this.
company like Nike that's
And then Nike sues you?
Number one in their industry, top 5 in the coolest brands in the world, right? It's a joke.
Not to mention the most talked about topic in the world, religion.
Not
So,
even
yeah,
a question.
religion, yeah.
Lil
You know-
Nas X got to catch the lawsuit from Nike.
For sure.
Yeah. And then this poor mischief company's getting all the brunt of it. Fucking Lil Nas X laughing his way to the bank. Man, I'm hating on this a lot. All right, really quick, last one too. So we had crazy back and forth rumors with Mike Tyson. We are all about celebrity boxing at this point now too.
Love it. I love it.
Rumors Mike Tyson turned out $25 million. It looks like the Tyson Holyfield fight is actually going to happen now at the end of May. Tyson Holyfield, they just don't know how to talk to each other, I guess. Who has no idea? The boxing resurgence is about 1 million times higher, and it's for zero current actual professional boxers.
Nobody gives a fuck about the current boxers.
YouTubers, TikTokers, celebrities, former boxers.
Yeah.
And are you hyped on Tyson Holyfield?
I love
again?
it. I'm a huge Tyson fan. I'm a huge Holyfield fan. Truthfully, secretly, they do not like each other. I don't care what kind of buddy shit they try to portray in the media. They don't like each other.
They only fought once, right?
No, they fought twice.
Twice. Got it.
Holyfield
won the second one.
Yeah.
My only thing about this fight is that it has nothing to do with Triller, and it's Mike Tyson's.
Oh, his little thing.
What did he call it too? Legends League.
Yeah, Legends
the
League.
Legends League, and I don't. Actually, guaranteed they're not going to put on as good of a show as Triller.
No, you just not have,
100%.
you don't get Justin Bieber performing.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean,
damn it.
even their first show with Tyson on it with the Jake Paul undercard.
Yeah.
That I think that was the perfect storm, right? Quarantine, everyone was watching, tons of artists. They did this crazy digital show. Tyson coming back, Jake Paul knocking out Nate Robinson in like the most spectacular meme fashion on
Yeah.
earth. It was the perfect storm of an event that happened.
They haven't disclosed numbers yet, right? For like what they're getting paid.
Each gonna make?
The deal.
I'm assuming that $25 million number was somewhere around reality for Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay.
That they turned down $25 million. I'm assuming it's somewhere around there. I'm sure that number wasn't made up. Somewhere in that vicinity.
I want it to be an actual fight though, not an exhibition. Like it was with Roy Jones.
Oh,
and,
like
and
it goes-
Tyson. I want it to be a fucking fight.
But I think they're all going to be exhibition now too because their pro
They
days
can,
are
yeah.
over. Yeah,
Yeah.
the records. They're not putting.
No,
on the
I'm just
records.
saying. But I want them to actually
Fight.
Like
fight.
They went for it though.
fight.
Yeah, I think Holyfield is way more. Roy Mike Tyson was like a more respect thing. you
Yeah,
know?
which is fine, but
which is great.
These two, they don't like each other.
Yeah, this is-
I don't
this
care
is-
what they say or what.
Yeah.
Nah, they don't like each other.
Yeah, this is like a real deal classic.
Yeah.
American like adversary.
It's like a clash of the
You
Titans.
bit my ear off,
Yeah.
and
And then I whooped your ass.
Whooped your ass.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so Tyson definitely doesn't like him.
100%.
And he only bit his ear because he was fucking frustrated. So like,
Correct,
yeah,
correct.
he got something in there.
And this is what the
Holyfield
people want,
has
though.
free rent in that his somewhere.
You know how it goes to show you that there just hasn't been a boxing because everybody likes the rivalries, right? The
Yeah.
Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady, right? It just even though it's a massive team, they just want those people to play against each other, right? And now you have. I don't think the boxing rivalry has really existed. You know, Mayweather just didn't really necessarily have a rivalry. He just took out everyone. And then this rivalry was by far the number one in boxing, and there just hasn't been able to think anything to replicate it. It's funny. Like no current boxers are really commanding.
Yeah, that's true.
You have some on the come up for sure, and they're doing big. And I think a lot.
None of them command this.
No, but I'm saying I
Yeah.
think this is eventually going to lead to someone dominating the boxing arena socially. Like someone's going to figure.
Well, they
out.
need a heavyweight that has personality. Like these guys had personality, even if it was
It's
he played like
heavyweight
a
too. You
dummy.
need a heavyweight
You need
too.
a heavyweight because it's one punch and this whole shit could change.
I know. I love what's the homie's name? Tyson Fury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love him, but he's
Yeah.
just not as personality energetic
Exactly.
as I wish he was.
And
If he was out there like flamboyant, going
Bro,
crazy,
I want him to talk that shit. God
Yeah.
damn it.
But I think 50% of it was the show they put on around it. Like I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
if you know now, if you try to put on a athletic event of a combat sports and you don't add some type of spectacle around it, it's not happening anymore, dude. That's now something that you can't not have. You
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
So they need to figure that out. I don't know if Legends League is going
Triller.
to be able to pull it off.
fucking Triller.
Triller, man.
Triller, there's
I'm
your
telling
answer,
you.
Big
dude.
fans.
Big fans.
Yeah.
We love Triller now.
We'll have an interesting
Go public.
thing because Jake Paul's fight, because Jake Paul, Ben Askren, name wise, versus Tyson Holyfield, just name wise, not
Come
even in
on,
the same
yeah.
Yeah.
world. But what Triller did with the event in and of itself, too, mixed with what who knows they're going to do. And one's in May and one's in April. So we'll see back to back. And then the YouTube TikTok one apparently is in Vegas. They dropped it on Dave Portnoy's BFS podcast.
Yeah, I can't believe that's happening.
So where's it gonna go?
It's going to be at MGM
MGM?
Ooh.
in June.
Home of champions.
Yeah, they said
We're
at least
probably
50
going, so yeah.
at least
Let's
50%
go!
capacity. Yeah.
We're going. We're going.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. All right, eat it, drink it, binge it. Let's rock.
Yep.
I'll start it real quick. Eat it, local Vegas restaurant, Mama Bird.
Oh, nice.
Mama Bird's fire.
Mama Bird's great.
Robert Cheedy.
Yeah, Robert Cheedy spot in Southern Highlands, which is like the weirdest shopping center ever. I feel like they need to really level
Location
up over there,
sucks,
too. Yeah,
but
really
it's a
great.
good spot.
But Mama Bird is so good. Like if you want. Definitely, this isn't like I'm going for a healthy food meal. This is I need that good brunch. Had a rough Saturday. You know, chicken and waffles. Fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. This is I need a greasy, delicious, bomb, southern barbecue's really good too.
And it's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mama Bird, definitely
Awesome.
my recommendation.
So I went to my first Vegas nightclub before I left for Miami. I went to Dre's, and they brought out some Uncrustables.
Shut up.
Literally to the table. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot how good those goddamn things are. And I'm not
They're
a
fire.
humongous peanut butter and jelly guy, but that shit was amazing. I ate like 3 of them at the table. Yo,
Wait, how many drinks were you in?
like 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
By the
10.
way, Uncrustables sober versus Uncrustables 10 drinks in, different worlds.
I'm gonna tell you right
Different
now, hey, put it in the oven for like 5
But I did
minutes.
it. I did it. I know that's how people usually eat them.
What
I
type
had
of
'em.
collab is this? Hey, could we do product placement at your nightclub?
I don't
Uncrustables?
know why they had them. They brought a shit ton of them to the table, and I murdered them. But I was like, these things are so goddamn good. I took a picture of all the things I eat and drink now, just to see, so I remember. And I was like, I remember how good that shit was. Go give us some.
Do you know what's funny is that when you're in a nightclub and you're drunk, any food that arrives to you while you're still in the
It doesn't
nightclub,
matter what it is.
While you're still in the nightclub environment is like the value of it is a million times over. Like you bring someone a bottle that's spending a lot of money in a Vegas nightclub or Miami nightclub,
Yeah.
whatever, too. A bottle that's worth $5,000, $10,000. Everyone's really excited.
Yeah.
You bring a fucking pizza to that table.
In and Out or whatever the fuck
Or
it
you
is.
bring McDonald's cheeseburgers.
McDonald's, whatever, In and Out, people go absolutely ape shit.
100%. Is there other flavors of Uncrustables?
Yeah, different flavored jellies.
Yeah, different
Okay,
jellies.
okay.
yeah.
This one was great, but
Oh,
I'm
you know what would be good?
what?
Throw it in one of your guys' air fryers.
We're gonna try it. I'm gonna fucking try
Why
it.
you say your guys is like
You have
didn't
one
fuck
too.
with it.
I've only used it twice.
And was it bomb
It was
twice?
bomb. It was
Yeah,
both-
There you
both
go.
times.
Don't say use guys.
Use guys.
guys.
Don't
use
wave at us.
You air fryers.
You air fry one too. I'm an
air
air
fryer,
I am
guys.
gonna air fry an Uncrustable. All right, what are you doing?
A spot there's a couple around the United States, but Chin Chin in New York. It's a little like Asian, Japanese little spot. It's kind of like Mr. Chow. You guys been to Mr.
Yeah,
Chow?
of course.
Dog shit. But Chin
The one in
Chin-
Vegas is.
Yeah. The one in LA is dog shit too.
I like the one in LA.
has a vibe
I like the
a
one
little
in
Yeah,
LA.
of
I like
course.
the
Yeah,
one in
with
LA.
their,
Has a vibe,
their
though.
green glass everywhere, super
Yeah.
old, the checkered floor, iconic.
The one in Vegas is just a big
Still
white
fucking
room.
trash.
Go ahead.
Chin Chin, it was bomb. It's super. Just we went to the Golden Knights game yesterday. Ate it before the Knights game. It was bomb. Had
Where do
some,
they have it at?
New York, New York.
New York. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so it had like the Mongolian beef, the General Tso's chicken. There was like a seafood noodle dish, bomb,
Tight.
fried rice, lettuce wraps, all that bullshit. But delicious.
There's like low-key fire restaurants at like Luxor in New York, that people just don't give
People
a
don't
lot
know
of
about.
love.
Chin Chin
Yeah.
at New York, New York was delicious.
All right.
All right, drink it. First time I tried Dos Hombres Mezcal.
From
Very good. Aaron
Breaking
Paul
Bad.
and Bryan
Yeah,
Cranston.
yeah.
Really good mezcal. And I feel like sometimes the smokiness of mezcal is like a little too much for
Overpowering,
me.
Turns- yeah.
And it just like not. Made a mezcal Negroni
Oh, okay.
with Dos Hombres. Had it straight so I could try it too, but made a mezcal Negroni. Unbelievable.
So
like
tequila and Campari.
Mezcal.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
mezcal
exactly,
and Campari.
yeah. Literally just something. Very good. Instant drink if you like smoky, obviously.
Yeah.
But super good. I was actually really impressed.
I feel like mezcal's just had that cool kick for like the last couple years to where
Dude,
people, the cool hipsters, were like, "Oh, I like mezcal."
I think like some
On the rocks.
It's like, I just want to drink a
just wanna
fireplace.
drink a cigarette.
sometimes it's way too much, right? Like if you have the smoke, it's just like I can't fucking handle
It's
this.
like
right?
someone ordering like a Lafroig, like a super
yeah,
peaty
yeah.
scotch. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Get
You know
the
why?
fuck out of here.
You know why I think mezcal's never gonna have like a bigger boom than it already did.
It burns your throat.
Because it sucks.
It's a cocktail drink. You can't take a shot
Yeah,
of mezcal
because it sucks.
Yeah.
You can't.
All the
like,
people that really love mezcal don't really love mezcal.
They're
They're just saying it to be cool. No, Jeff's no.
To try this, it's bomb.
It's good. I
That
enjoy.
sounds like this is a cocktail.
I enjoy mezcal, but I'm not ordering it out.
No.
If it was the one thing I ever order against everything else, you're
Jeff,
probably right.
stop trying to be so fucking cool and
No.
hip.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't order either if I had
Yeah.
to like pay for a drink.
No.
I didn't pay for this. So it was,
I'm a huge sub tequila guy. I'm just gonna a sub tequila.
Yeah, sub tequila.
Yeah, sub tequila.
Throw some
oh,
tequila
in the
there.
cocktail.
yeah.
Just
This
sub
sounds
tequila.
really good. Just can you X the smoke?
Sub- yeah.
I love how now all the servers or bartenders or waitresses, when you order mezcal, like, oh, you know it's smoky, right? Do you like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
smoky?
They have to tell you. They have
Yeah.
to tell you.
And it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
This
fuck.
is extra fucking smoky.
Actually, no. Actually, take that shit the fuck
I
out.
mean, mezcal just isn't fancier tequila. It's not the Beverly Hills of tequila.
No, it's not.
Got
It's
me.
the
sir,
fucking
it's
burnt
not.
version.
It's the fireplace of tequila.
Yeah.
What do you got? What are you drinking?
I feel like they left the fucking agave cook too long. They're like, oh, let's make it's mezcal now.
Let's go.
Let's go!
So there's a spot I went to. It's called Ojo de Agua, right? And it's a place in Miami, but they also have them in Mexico City. I found out. It's like an Earth Cafe meets Mexican food. So
Sounds fancy.
super light, healthy, kind of like
Agua Chile, I bet you is amazing there.
it's like all the fresh stuff is incredible. They have seafood tacos. It's kind of like the
Ceviche, bomb ceviche?
Toca Madero-ish
Takaya,
kind of vibe.
Takaya.
Takaya
Yeah,
kind of
Takaya,
vibe.
Takaya.
Yeah. So super cool. But they have flavored horchata. They mix in real fruit puree. So I had the strawberry horchata. Oh my God, mind blown.
Fire.
Drew's a
What
big
the
horchata
fuck?
guy.
Big horchata guy.
They have
Horchata.
guava, strawberry, all the super tropical kind of fruits, mango.
Sexual.
It blew me the fuck away.
Don't want to bring it to Vegas. Let's go.
What's it called? What's it called?
Ojo de Agua is the restaurant, but they just have it's on the menu. They have
It just
flavored.
sounds authentic, which I like.
It just sounds like
It
just
just
fuck.
sounds
Dude.
It's the eye of the water or something like that. The water eye.
Say it again, dude.
Whispering eyes.
I took photos of the whole
Say it
fucking
again,
aesthetic. It feels
dude.
like Tulum meets Earth Cafe. It's a vibe. It's dope.
I gotta go see
It's
some
in Brickell.
photos.
It's
I
in
need to-
Brickell.
Of course it is.
It's in
dude.
Brickell. Yeah, for
Of course
sure.
it is.
Yeah, well, like I said,
fire.
we're waiting for our Miami invite. Maybe we'll go
Or Mexico City
one
if you're
for
Mexico
11.
City.
Hey, shit in Brickell or Aventura. Love
Yeah, yeah.
instead of saying oh Miami, it's like oh no Brickell
It's in
or
Brickell.
Aventura. So
Yeah.
northern Miami.
Yeah.
Brickell.
Gabi.
Copy.
All right, what do you got?
I'm drinking this right here, Ghost.
All right.
Ghost energy drink. It's they were a huge pre-workout company, launched protein, everything. They do dope collabs. So this is Sour Patch Red Berry.
Everybody loves Sour Patch.
Ghost energy, no sugar, 5 calories, 200 grams of caffeine.
Wired. So you're
good.
wired today.
Oh, it's good. 1,000 milligrams of pure carnitine. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It
But-
sounds like you're buff now.
Yeah, and 100 milligrams of neurofactor, which is probably brain fuel, which is probably bullshit.
Yeah.
But again, it's good. Tastes good. Tastes literally just like
Placebo
Sour Patch Kid.
effect. I feel
Yeah.
stronger, smarter,
Sick.
faster, lighter.
Ghost, Sour Patch Red Berry, great branding.
Branding sick.
It's good. Yeah.
Dope collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My binge it. This was yours a long time ago, but the new season just came out. Formula One, Drive to Survive.
Oh, I haven't
The
seen
Netflix
it.
show.
I love that one.
Absolutely incredible.
Who are they following around? Oh, is it all the guys again?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, sick.
This
sick.
is their season 3.
Nice.
So like I really became a Formula One fan when like I lived overseas
Yeah.
because I had no exposure to it when I lived in the US, and it just became so exciting. And the Netflix show because you can take a whole entire season and put it down, like a whole, 7 months and put it down into 8 episodes or whatever it is. It's unbelievable. And they did it during COVID, but they figured it out. Super good.
Nice.
Netflix, Formula One Drive to Survive. Bomb.
There you go.
What do you got?
I don't know if this has been one of somebody's bitches yet, but I'm hyped because it's literally 17 days away. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Have we talked
new
about
one,
it?
the
The
new
new
one, yeah.
Mortal Kombat is coming out.
No, we saw the trailer. The trailer was all hyped up.
The
a couple weeks
trailer
ago.
was insane.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero fucking hits the dude. The blood comes up. He freezes it, stabs him with it.
And the best part, it's coming out on streaming.
HBO Max.
Yeah, with the movie theater thing, too.
Yeah, so you can pick it. I'm going to go watch it at the theater.
Are you really?
I am. 100%. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat.
Miami
too.
movie theaters. This
Miami,
Guy
this guy's just living, dude.
Unbelievable.
I got my my fake vaccine card.
He said, I'm going to go see it in the movies with popcorn
Yeah.
and fucking
Hell yeah.
everything.
Cherry
I'm
Coke, bro.
going to go see it at the movies in my living room.
In my living room.
All right, what do you got? What are you binging?
Netflix, big Netflix guy lately.
Yeah.
The movie Safe Haven with Josh Duhamel. It's with the girl.
Classic early 2000s.
Oh,
superstar.
yeah.
Now he's in just rom-coms.
Josh Duhamel, Captain Save-A-Ho, dude.
Is that the dude from like Grey's Anatomy or something like that? Josh Duhamel?
No.
Who's Josh
Guy
Duhamel?
who's on, like,
Transformers, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, super boner alert.
Tall, handsome. He had like his 5-year run. And tall,
He
handsome.
he fell off kind of, but yeah, good looking dude. Anyway, the girl escapes her abusive cop husband, flees, cuts her hair, moves down to like North Carolina, runs into Josh Duhamel, who's like a fucking cashier at a little beach fucking clerk store. The total life, just lives in a nice little house by the beach, but as a clerk, obviously has money.
Oh my God, why is this attractive guy working McDonald's?
Like, why is this attractive ass dude just here selling bullshit?
Yeah.
And then they obviously hit it off and start falling in love.
This is the
and-
Netflix better version of Lifetime. Like Lifetime movies have like a $10,000 budget.
Yeah.
Lifetime does it for $1 million.
A million.
Yeah.
And then her crazy ex-husband finds them, but then they beef it out. Fucking, I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, Safe Haven.
Wow, what a love story.
Yeah, what a love story.
Jesus.
I don't want to give too much away for the listeners.
That's the whole movie,
Fine,
and
yeah.
don't go watch it now because
And
we
don't
just
watch
told
it,
you
there
exactly
it
what
is.
happens.
Assuming now they get married and fall in love.
And obviously happy
Yeah.
ever after. So
All right, guys. Episode 52. Thank you as always. We'll see you next week at the Residency Pod on Instagram if you want to hit us up. Let's go.
let's go.
Yep.